In the quiet town of Oakhaven, nestled among ancient forests and rolling hills, a peculiar phenomenon has long been a part of daily life. A low, persistent hum permeates the air, vibrating through the very foundations of the town. It's not the drone of distant machinery or the whisper of wind through trees. No, the residents of Oakhaven have a different explanation. It's the town breathing, they say, their eyes glazed with an unsettling serenity. Enter Elias Thorne, a sound engineer seeking solace from the cacophony of city life. At first, he dismisses the hum as nothing more than local superstition, a quaint quirk of small-town living. But as days turn to weeks, the omnipresent sound begins to gnaw at the edges of his consciousness, an incessant whisper that refuses to be ignored. Determined to uncover the source of this acoustic anomaly, Elias sets up his equipment throughout the town. Microphones, sensors, and spectrum analyzers litter the landscape, a testament to his growing obsession. Yet, no matter where he places his instruments, the hum remains maddeningly elusive, seeming to emanate from everywhere and nowhere at once. As Elias delves deeper into his investigation, he begins to notice the strange behaviors of Oakhavens, and they move with an unnerving calmness. Their gaze is distant and in a town square, groups of people sway in unison, their bodies keeping time with the rhythm of the unseen pulse. It's as if the entire population is caught in a trance, dancing to a melody only they can hear. Late one night, as Elias reviews his recordings, a chill runs down his spine. Beneath the constant hum, barely audible, are distorted whispers and what sounds like the labored breathing of some monstrous entity. He cranks up the volume, straining to make out the words, but they slip away like smoke, leaving only a lingering sense of dread. Driven by a mix of fear and curiosity, Elias begins to dig into Oakhaven's history. In the dusty archives of the town hall, he uncovers old records that speak of a deep subterranean cavern, sealed long ago by desperate ancestors. The documents are fragmented, much of the text obscured by time and decay, but what remains paints a chilling picture of an ancient evil slumbering beneath the earth. As the days pass, the hum grows stronger, its vibrations causing physical discomfort. Elias finds himself plagued by splitting headaches and a growing sense of unease that settles in his bones like a cold fog. He begins to understand that the sound is more than just a noise. It's a living, breathing entity, slowly eroding the sanity of everyone in Oakhaven. The whispers in his recordings become clearer, revealing fragments of ancient rites and hints of a collective consciousness. Elias realizes with horror that the hum is not just affecting the town, it's actively pulling the minds of its inhabitants into a shared psychic space, dissolving individual identities into a single, alien awareness. Desperate to warn others, Elias seeks out those few residents who seem less affected by the hum. But with each passing day, their numbers dwindle. Even those who initially listened to his warnings begin to succumb, their eyes taking on the same glassy sheen as their neighbors. Elias watches helplessly as the town slips further into the grip of the unseen force. Driven by a mix of desperation and morbid curiosity, Elias follows the clues in the old records, searching for the sealed entrance to the cavern. After days of fruitless searching, he stumbles upon a hidden passage in the basement of an abandoned church. The air grows thick and humid as he descends, the hum growing louder with each step. What he finds in the depths defies comprehension. The cavern is vast, its walls pulsing with bioluminescent tendrils that stretch as far as the eye can see. These living veins throb in time with a hum, each pulse sending waves of sound and light rippling through the air. Elias stands transfixed, his mind struggling to process the alien beauty and horror before him. As he explores the cavern, the true nature of Oakhaven's plight becomes clear. The tendrils are not just the source of the hum, they are conduits, slowly absorbing and integrating the collective consciousness of the town. Each pulsation draws the minds of the residents deeper into its embrace, eroding their individuality and replacing it with a shared, alien awareness. Elias feels the pull himself now, a seductive whisper promising unity and peace. His senses begin to blur, the boundaries between self and other becoming increasingly indistinct. He finds himself swaying in time with the pulsations, his thoughts merging with the collective hum of the town. With the last remnants of his willpower, Elias tears himself away from the hypnotic display. He stumbles back through the tunnels, his mind reeling from what he's witnessed. The truth of Oakhaven's fate is too terrible to contemplate, but he knows he must escape before he becomes another complacent part of this subterranean symphony. As he emerges from the church, gasping for air, Elias sees the town with new eyes. The peaceful facades of the buildings now seem like a thin veneer, barely concealing the writhing, alien presence beneath. The blank stares of his neighbors are no longer merely unsettling. They're a stark reminder of the fate that awaits him if he stays. With trembling hands, Elias packs his belongings, casting furtive glances over his shoulder, as if expecting the very walls of his home to reach out and stop him. As he drives away from Oakhaven, the hum fades, but the memory of it lingers, a phantom vibration that he knows will haunt him for the rest of his days. In the rearview mirror, Oakhaven shrinks into the distance, its quaint charm now a mask for the eldritch horror that pulses beneath its streets. Elias grips the steering wheel tightly, his knuckles white with tension. He knows that he alone carries the terrible knowledge of what lies beneath the town, a secret that will forever change how he perceives the world. As the last houses disappear from view, Elias feels a mixture of relief and guilt wash over him. He has escaped the clutches of the entity, but at what cost? The people of Oakhaven remain, slowly being absorbed into the alien consciousness that dwells in the cavern. Their individual lives and memories are being erased, replaced by the collective hum that now defines their existence. The road stretches out before him, leading away from Oakhaven and its unspeakable secret. But even as the miles accumulate, Elias can't shake the feeling that a part of him was left behind in that pulsating cavern. The hum may have faded from his ears, but its echo remains in his mind, a constant reminder of the thin veil that separates our world from the unknowable horrors that lie just beyond our perception. As night falls and the stars emerge overhead, Elias drives on, haunted by the knowledge that's somewhere behind him. Beneath the quiet streets of a small town, an ancient entity continues its slow, inexorable breath. And with each passing moment, the people of Oakhaven sink deeper into its embrace, their individual voices joining the eternal, subterranean symphony.